Hey guys, welcome back to Nani's recipe. So today we're going to make some onion bhajis. Yes. So for this you need 3 medium-sized red onions, 2 green chilies, a small piece of ginger, some turmeric powder, some salt, some chili powder, some Asafoetida powder, so this is another spice you can buy, some chickpea flour and a tablespoon of rice flour. So in a mixing bowl, first of all we're going to get our onions, so we're going to slice them very thinly and then put them in the bowl. After that I'm going to add them green chilies and finely chopped ginger so that you don't bite into them when you're having the bhaji. Now I'm going to generously add salt and season it really well, and I'm going to let the salt and the onions mix together and I'm going to let them steep for at least an hour. So here I've got my chickpea flour or besan. To this I'm adding a tablespoon of rice flour, then half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a teaspoon of chili powder and half a teaspoon of Asafoetida powder. So Asafoetida just gives that umami flavor. It's just very strong spice, so you only need a little bit of it. So mix it well and thoroughly. So now our dry ingredients are ready. You can see how the onions have released their water. Now to this we're going to add our dry ingredients. I'm using a sieve so that if there's any lumps I can then break them apart. It's just easier that way, and you make sure that there's no lumps in your bhajis. So I'm going to add them a tablespoon at a time and sieve it through. So once all the chickpea flour and all the mix has gone through, I'm going to use a spoon to mix it all together. Now the best way to mix the chickpea flour with the onions is to use your hand, because that is the only way you can make sure that every inch of that onion is coated with that chickpea flour. So I've done that and this is ready now. I'm going to go to oil which I've been heating up on a medium heat. So it's important you got to have enough oil to do deep fry. You can also use your deep fryer. Now we're going to use a spoon to add our mix because it's going to be very sticky. So we're going to add them one at a time. I'm going to make sure that there is 4 bhajis in here. That's just about enough space. You don't want to overcrowd the pan because then the temperature will drop down and the bhajis won't cook properly. So you need about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. So I'm checking them in between, just making sure they are got to be nice golden brown. So you can see they've changed their colors, but I'm going to keep turning them. So we need to cook them about 3 to 5 minutes. You've got to make sure the heat is medium, because if you are going to rack up the heat, it's going to be burnt outside and it's going to be raw on the inside. So just make sure the heat is medium and you just keep turning and tossing until you see that it's all golden brown on each side. So you can use a deep fryer because that way you don't have to worry about turning them around. I'm just taking the little bits out so that they don't burn. And after this our bhajis will be ready. So altogether I took about 7 to 8 minutes to cook these. So there was about 3 to 4 on each side and I keep turning them, tossing them. So now you can see my bhajis are light and golden brown and they're ready to enjoy. So I hope you love this recipe. I hope you'll give it a try, and please let me know how did you find this recipe, because I know onion bhaji is a favorite with all. Thank you so much, and if you're new to my channel, please like, share and subscribe. See you again. Bye.